Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign as the Great Horde in Europa Universalis 4. So things are going pretty crap overall, in my opinion, in this campaign. I mean, we're in second place, which is still pretty damn remarkable, but the French, with their 700 points, are still a terrifying foe. So, I mean, things are okay. They could certainly be better, but I don't know. This campaign started off with the beta patch, and I just feel like it hasn't really gone nearly as well as it could. You are just... is the AI actually smart enough that he's sticking to the forest intentionally? I feel like they are now. And I swear, I can't help it. I feel like my computer is slower with this graphics card. And it is. It must be, right? Because the graphics... This older graphics card is older. It's a... Did we see... Okay. Still haven't taken it, really? I don't know. I got used to it. I got so used to it, man. Alright, here's our opportunity. We can come in... it's a damn river. Well, if I could get my army there before his... Nope. Still, I could wrap one army this way, and then we could, 10 days later, wrap the other army in. Might work. If you go this way, you're there on the 24th, you are there on the 17th. And again, this is still inaccurate, I think, by 1 day per extra province you have to go. So it's probably going to be actually the 18th and the 25th. Which works, actually. That actually just, that does work. But I want... Oh, shoot, that was not the right full target. 26th and 24th. Okay, let's do this. You can arrive there on the 14th, you can arrive there on the 17th, so you're slower than this guy. So you're going to be the first to engage. You're going to go that way. You will be there actually on the 25th. So I want this one to get to here on the, say, the 5th of next month. So we need to start the process of moving this army on the 10 days from now. So we'll call it the 13th. But we're definitely going to take a flat terrain fight. The last fight we had, we did lose four more war score fighting in Vladimir, but... Oh crap, I didn't actually mean to have them continue marching. Now we're going to suffer an attrition tick because... No, we're not. What am I talking about? Because we're gonna get there before the end of the month anyway. Nice, okay, so we did actually take it. Cool. Well, I mean, I could try to get started on a siege of a fort. Might not be a bad idea, but if the Commonwealth stack's nearby, that's too risky, so never mind. Alright, so 25th. You can get there on the 29th, and I still want to have reinforcements arrive 10 days later. Venice cedes Venezia to Hungary. Should we make it 10 days? Or 12? Okay, I should think about this for a second. They have twice my morale. I should make it 6 days, not 10. Should make it a multiple of the number of days in a phase, so either 6 or 12. And if I do 12, if we get crushed in the first two phases, we could potentially get stack wiped or shattered or really, really far away, so that's bad. But if we go 6 days, it's pretty damn unlikely that the French can stack wipe me in 6 days. So we'll lose a little bit of morale by reinforcing earlier, but I feel like it's probably for the best. Venice cedes Venezia to Hungary. Whoa! So Venice just lost their capital. Ouch. Okay, so Venice is done. It's good to know. That's some Kalak separatists in Caradel. Interesting. Alright, so if it's 6 days, I should actually already go now. Yeah, morale, man. Nice! Holy shit! That's so good! 13 versus a 1. Blue! Beautiful, beautiful! We've got the combat ability. No infantry combat ability, nothing on their side for combat ability whatsoever. So he is probably actually going to retreat from this, would be my guess. Looks like we didn't actually need those reinforcements after all. And we have the revolt has fired for them. They're going to have a very hard time dealing with that. Reinforcements have arrived. Holy crap, back! Double back-to-back 13 in the shock phase. I mean, he's a god among men. He only lost 4,000 troops to kill 17,000 Frenchies. That's amazing. Considering their tech, that is insane. Ibak, have I not named a province after you? I did. You continue to impress me. so much. Alright, there are still no real good forts to go after. So we're going to have to just start moving on to one of these now. It's time. We have to just risk it. Oh, that is glorious. Look at how weak that stack got. Feels good, man. The real question here is, can we somehow manage to get above? If I could just pick off some Commonwealth troops that he's training. And actually see the little cannon knowing that it's under attack. There's particularists here. Interesting. I just need to kill a couple Commonwealth, like, mercs that he's hiring. I am not crazy. I am not crazy. I can feel the performance. It's a hit to my performance. It's driving me nuts, man. We need the prestige. Well, actually, I'm giving up all my prestige to Persia for crying out loud for the last 100 years anyway, so it's not like I really get any real true benefit from having prestige, so I think we just don't worry about that. Ah, crap, I didn't mean to break the siege. It's like the wrong army. I swear, just rolling back drivers, man. Or rolling back hardware. It's no fun. Unit weight is 27. Well, if the winter gets any worse... Well, we're in friendly territory, actually. The winter won't harm us. So basically, I just need to take, like, a fort. We'll send over enough troops that if the Commonwealth is nearby, or they get, like, forced to shatter to this province, that I won't actually get killed. He is locked, but no longer shattered. Interesting. Alright, that was some VSync that I just saw. So, not only CK2, but also... EU4 is having some VSync issues. What is up with that? Why would this card be giving me VSync issues? I swear, I'm gonna go crazy. I don't know what to tell you. Alright. I had messed with my graphics settings after finishing my CK2 recording session earlier. And I thought that I had got everything set up properly so that I wouldn't be suffering any VSync screen tearing anymore, but apparently I was wrong. Alright, so far we've got 23,000 in the front row, plus another 6 is 29. Perfect. I'm gonna go hunt that French stack. Oh, that's the stack. That's the one right there. Please. Let me pick it off. I'm actually willing to risk letting him pick off my stack in favor of going after his stack. A leaderless French stack, and there's more reinforcements trailing in. That's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. Ibak, don't disappoint me. Don't you dare. Alright, this army... We should still keep in flat terrain. We want to be looting right now. I think we just want to be adjacent to that other thing there. Okay, so a stack wipe. Nice, perfect, and obviously... We should have... I mean, it's obvious it was going to be a stack wipe. Very, very valuable, though. And now you, we are going to instant wipe, and it should still be worth 3 war score because of the actual Casus Belli. But this is glorious. Thank you, France, for making my war so much easier. We're still in flat terrain. We did not get the 3 war score by default. Okay, unfortunate. But the French are heading up this way. Probably going to go after my army that's in the forest, is my guess. So, rather than let that happen, I am going to potentially cut him off in Tula. I took all my cav out though, so it's a very imbalanced army now. I've got the good army and the bad army at this point. So I think what we do is we come from around this way. Damn river. Are the French at least getting a little bit lower on their enthusiasm? 29. There's a chance. It's a small chance. Look at that leader. A 2-star rebel leader. Jeez. Well, I'm certainly taking my time with this war. But, wait a second, that was the same army, right? Good, okay. Malwa will cede a bunch of land to Delhi. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, sir. This was the better army. The French have decided apparently to come back down again. They seem to love pathing through Mansour. That is their principal location. The Commonwealth still do have 19,000 infantry somewhere, but they, that's their entire army now. Good. Okay, 24th. 27th, that's a river crossing. If we continue it. If we go this way, it's the second. No river crossing. Second versus the 24th. So he'll be there first, but with no river. And that is actually going to be, I think, our ideal engagement against the French now. So the better army, full combat with Ibak, in flat terrain. Basically the best case scenario we could have. Although the reinforcing army is much, much weaker. So we've got 12 days. That's 2 whole phases. Ibak, I need you to do well. He rolled a 9 versus a 6 in the first shock phase. Not bad. And then another 9. Ibak is just a god among men. He honestly is. And then a 5. We'll take a 5. Followed up with a 7 versus a 0, but unfortunately, the French morale just knocked us out. Gotta hold out for 3 days, mate. You got this. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 6,000 to kill. 12. Glorious. Glorious. Ibak. I hate taking those cav losses. We need to sub in fresh cav, I think. Well, is there going to be another battle in the near future is the real question. I think not, so we shouldn't consolidate for a while. Oh, let's do this then. We're going to split the army in half, just march it around separately. Ibak, you can go that way, and put the higher maneuver character there. And let's go reinforce while we continue to hopefully take down Kaluga. All I need is 1 fort, and then I'm allowed to demand stuff from the Commonwealth. And we've got it. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, he's on low enthusiasm. He's already going to be very willing to give me stuff, which is great, as always. We did have, if I remember correctly, very specific provinces that I needed to get my hands on for this Reform the Golden Horde decision. And I think 1 or 2 of them were from the Commonwealth. So we need Tiver. So that's got to happen. Just add that to the peace deal now. We need... so Tiver, Yaroslav, Suzdal. Yaroslav, and Suzdal. So it's just Tiver from the Commonwealth. Perfect. Okay, well we've already satisfied that in that case. Beyond that then, we should just focus on claims. We've got a claim on Tiver, we got a claim on Kaluga, a claim on Bryansk and Kharkov. Nothing very good, unfortunately. And what's up with this? Why am I not able to ask for... Okay, the other 2 that I have claims on are currently occupied by the Ottomans. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to take my claims. I think we'll take more than just our claims. I'm willing to spend some Diplo points. We're almost to the military point cap. I was very strongly considering just paying the ahead of time penalty. Or not ahead of time, but the printing press not embraced penalty, because we're going to hit the cap anyway. There's nothing I can spend the points on. I could do development, but why would we really worry about that? But we're already at the end of the war. We did just beat the French. I think if I'm gonna do it, now is the time to do it, because I can potentially... actually no, I'm not gonna be able to afford to take Tech 14. I was thinking I could get to the Steppe Lancers and I could upgrade my cav units right now. That's not gonna happen. Okay. Can't get to the Commonwealth over there. Lots more annoying forts. That's being occupied by particularists. Got a fort over here. It's not occupied by anybody. It's inlands. That one's being sieged by somebody, so... Okay, interesting. Why is it that there would be a battle here? Is that actually your shattered retreat target? It's indicating there's going to be a battle there now. That's interesting. Yes, they only shattered to here. I can't actually catch him now, unless I force it by maybe putting a maneuver guy here. Yeah, we're off by a day. Alright, I think we just kind of park. I'm just going to wait a little bit. Easiest thing for me to do right now is just wait for the French to peace out. We're obviously not going to take an early peace deal. That would be very wasteful. I could go after the forts that are occupied by the peasants. Or rather, the particularists. I think we're going to take our time. Creep forward a little bit. God damn you, Commonwealth, with all your stupid forts. And multiple diplomats sitting around doing nothing right now. Horde Unity is coming down incredibly fast because of this whole noble estates nonsense. I don't really want to support the tribes right now because my mission is to accumulate wealth. I don't want to raise their influence. There was lands that I could give them. I just have been trying to avoid giving it to them because I want other stuff. The fact that they raised the autonomy all the way up to 50% it's really quite unfortunate. Let's just give them enough to keep them loyal for the moment. Like all the crappy provinces. Especially like a 112 is acceptable. I miss my graphics card. Yeah, I miss it so bad, man. I just want my card. Hey, we accumulated wealth. Oh, interesting. So getting rid of land actually caused me to lose income, which made me instantly satisfy the mission. Either that or we just happened to have ticked it at the same time. So conquer, own, and goal. That's a great mission, but I think the easier one right now is going to be making Bohemia like us, since we had that extra diplomat. I believe we can do this without any issue. Yeah, looks good. And then as far as vassals go, we've got Punjab. You know, Persia, I really don't like you, but we'll top off relations. Maybe I should just do it. I mean, it's almost Christmas, right? I could totally buy myself a brand new GTX 1080. You know, the GTX 1080 is like, it's like 25-30% better, I think, roughly, as far as like the 3D Mark score versus the GTX 980 Ti, which is the card that I just lost. And the 780 Ti is what I had to downgrade to, which was roughly about the same factor, going from the 780 to the 980. What happened to the 880? I mean, did that just not happen? Why'd they go 780 to the 980 to the 1080? I'm confused. I don't understand. The whole versioning system is kind of crazy. But, yeah, I remember when I first upgraded to that other card, it was like a 30 to 40% performance increase. So instead of waiting for this other card to get RMA'd and have it take like 3 to 4 weeks during the holiday season, I could just take the time right this second. I could just go off on Amazon right now and order myself up a 1080 GTX 1080. It's like $700. It's completely unnecessary for games like this. Why is it? I swear there must be something wrong with my settings, because I just don't see how a game like this could perform poorly with I mean, the graphic. You shouldn't need a really good graphics card for a game like EU4. I'm not playing an FPS here, so why? I don't know. But anyway, I still could do it. This is my argument. I could have it in 2 days. If I got it from Amazon, I could get Amazon Prime shipment. I could probably have it here in 1 day. I could have it tomorrow. I should do that. I should do that. No, I should not. A very hard time. My parents, as I was a kid, when I was growing up, my parents had a very hard time with this too. It's very difficult to buy presents for me, because anything that I actually really need, I will buy for myself. And anything that I want is something I need. I have no things that I want just because I want them. I strictly only ever have things that I either need and therefore want, or don't need and therefore don't want. It's very difficult to find presents. Especially because, like, if I were to do what I'm considering, which is to buy a new graphics card, there goes the only one good option that would have come up for my wife for Christmas. But I need it now! I don't need it in 25 days or whatever it is. Yeah, a whole bunch of land was just ceded to Ming. So Wu, who broke free a while back, is apparently getting absorbed back into Ming. Didn't Ming stop being a valid rival for me, though, recently? The French are back. They might want a little bit more combat. Commonwealth at 15.5 in war exhaustion. They are just falling apart, man. Now, we could take this fight. It's in the woods, but I could just take control of the siege rather than having to build up my own one. Would it be worth trading some manpower to speed up the sieges? I think yes. I think we should do that. That seems like a really good idea to me. Even though we'll take some losses, and even though it's going to be painful, it's not actually related to this war, so I don't... Isn't it crazy that I don't know the answer to this off the top of my head? I don't believe we're going to get any war exhaustion from this battle, because it's with rebels. It's... God damn it. As I talk about it, then it falls. And now it's going to have a garrison of 100 and make me do this no matter what. Let's find out. At least we can test this darn thing. Ibak here is going to make up for the fact that he's in the woods because he's amazing. Gain piety, lose piety. Gaining piety would be good, since we're very high on piety right now. We could use the morale against the French, but we've been beating them with a morale deficit anyway. I do not need the manpower whatsoever, though. So I'm going to take the piety. Ibak, doing what he can. Okay, don't close this pop-up when it comes. I'm helping the Commonwealth for like no reason right now, because I couldn't arrive like 3 days sooner. Alright, our war exhaustion right now is at 0.0, in fact. And no, okay, yeah, that's what I expected, but I couldn't... I wasn't for sure. So we do get to be ahead of it relative to this. If I did take Tech 14, at least we would have that. Oh, man. I know I'm going to end up taking the tech soon anyway. And we're, like, at the cap, so I'm going to go ahead and just take it. Damn penalties. It's no fun, man. Alright, I'm going to go do some looking around and see if there's anything I can do to maybe, possibly make this game run better. We'll see. For now, though, I'll look forward to seeing you again in the next episode. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. See you in a bit.